really am an idiot, aren't I? I did say I was going to read out what it said, this card, didn't I? I've just remembered. So yes, this video is in 2 parts. So yeah, freedom. Let's see what it says in here, shall we? It'll probably say exactly the same sort of thing. Come on, where are you? Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Your soul is open to receiving new wisdom and insights that will allow it to make the right choices for its own growth. Remember, you are never a victim of other people or their circumstances. You have complete control over your own choices. By following your heart and being authentic to yourself, you present the real you to the world. Making decisions based upon other people's expectations is not the true path to happiness. You are responsible for creating your own reality. When a soul shifts to a place of honouring itself in its totality, freedom from judgment, only then will it find its true freedom. Every soul is unique and follows its own path. Don't give in to peer pressure or urge it to fit in. You are the only one who truly knows the real you, so feel free to march to the beat of your own drummer. Yeah, that's quite a nice message there. It is, you have the freedom to make your own choices, you know, based off your own thoughts and feelings. And it shouldn't be for other people, it really shouldn't. I spent a lifetime doing that, you know, trying to please other people, and it got me nowhere. All it got me was really bad mental health issues and, you know, nearly taking my life. It's just not the way to go, is it? And I do apologise for laughing at certain things in my life, but I have to. Excuse me. I mean, I know I do have a nervous laugh anyway. I laugh at the most inopportune moments and the most wrong moments. My best mate Sarah can tell you a few stories about me and her just laughing at the wrong time. But yeah, definitely freedom. You create your own freedom. Do it for yourself. Show the world the real you. That's all the universe wants. And when you start doing that, not worrying about what other people think of you, how other people perceive you, you do get freedom. Your mind just breaks free. You don't feel guilty anymore. You don't feel obliged to do things. You don't feel stressed. It's brilliant. It really is. You just break away from that attachment that has been created for so many years. I suppose, yeah, it's trauma bonding, isn't it? You know, codependency on other people for validation that who you are is a good person. When the only validation we should really be looking at is the one inside, you know, our internal voice. You know, we've got that good side of us and that bad side of us, you know, good thoughts and bad thoughts, good actions and bad actions. What do you choose? It's your choice. You've got free will. You have that freedom, you know, the universe gives you that freedom. Consequences, you've got to pay for. Whatever your choices are, you've got to pay for. But it is, at the end of the day, you can't blame other people for if you're not moving out of their way, you know, if you're complying to their thoughts and feelings. You have to blame yourself for letting yourself do that, but also forgive yourself, you know. You really can't blame anybody else for you staying in a situation that isn't healthy for you. Obviously, unless you are sort of imprisoned and, you know, tied up somewhere, but then you need help, very much so, you know, and I hope there's nobody in that sort of situation. But yeah, I mean, domestic violence, I know that you are in that situation where you feel it's very, very hard to leave. You feel like you have no choice, you feel that you can't cope, or you wouldn't be able to cope outside of that relationship, or outside of, you know, and this is why people go back so often. It's the trauma bond, because the narcissist knows how to trigger, very much trigger that side of you. But even then, you have the freedom to get help. You know, there are organisations out there. In England, you can walk out, go to any train station, tell them your situation, and that you need help, and they will take you anywhere you want to go, where you can be safe. There's also organisations that you can phone over in this country, domestic violence helpline, women's refuge. I'm not quite sure on a man's one, if there should be a man's one, but I'm not quite sure on that anymore, because I really don't know. They didn't seem to recognise that men go through domestic abuse as well. So I'm not quite sure about that, but I'm sure that there is helplines out there for something, you know, like Mankind or Menkind, whatever it is. And a few other men's organisations. I'm sure they would be able to point you in the right direction. But yeah, feeling safe and getting to somewhere safe in a domestic violence situation, you have that choice to do that. Don't ever feel that you have to stay, that you have no other option. And if you have to do it discreetly, you know, go out at 4 o'clock in the morning, or when they're at work or whatever, you know, grab the kids and go. If you need to get out of that situation, do it. Don't stay there. Don't stay. Go and find help. Go and find protection. There will be somebody out there that can help you. Very much so. So yeah, I think I'll leave that there for the minute. I am very sorry for not actually reading that out when I should have done. My mind was going on to the VR. So I should be doing that now, but thank you very much for watching. Sending you all love and light.